Man, this season is kinda lame, isn't it? The big non-seasonal things have been dealt with, and now all that remains before Overlord 2 that dangles around my head like that 5-storied dick pic in Sweden are some low-profile things that most of you never heard of before. Well, that and that thing Frunze wants me to review, whatever it is. Pro tip for people who want me to watch something, please give the Japanese name of the thing. It's a lot easier to search for it when the name doesn't sound so generic that the search engine gives you manuals for penguin defecation. So, Poputepipikku and Killing Bites. Two things I kinda joked about, but now here they are, in all of their retarded glory. Poputepipikku is essentially a Japanese comedy show. You know, the type where they jump dicks first into rocks or pull some practical jackass-type jokes, only animated. It's an adaptation of popular yonkoma, if I remember things right, and it's basically memes. The story is memes, the character are memes, the graphics are extra spicy memes, and this whole show reminds me of those small cartoons they used to show in between other stuff like, you know, Puka, Chikato, etc. There's nothing else going for this show, and honestly, that's for the best. The style of the show is visually distinct and entertaining once you get used to it. The graphics are usually pretty good, even the Pop Epic team skits, and some of the things they do with animation is not only unique, but also pretty impressive, even though the only notable thing about music is its simplistic but cool opening. If you have never watched Japanese comedy before, this is a perfect introduction to Japanese way of humor most of you know only from funny gifs and videos. However, those who dislike the random humor, the crude graphics, or just Japanese humor in general should skip this piece of shit. I'm not certain that people who are fans of this type of humor will like it either, because compared to their shows and what adult American cartoons do, this shit is pretty tame, with its only redeeming quality being the current pop culture parodies. Next on the chopping block is honey badger porn, also known as Killing Bites, where you have to sharpen your dicks, cause that's what Killing Bites is all about. The plot. Because the main 4 Japanese business conglomerates have nothing better to do with their time and money, they had created demi-humans with animal traits and are now forcing them to battle with each other. There's probably something else to the story, but honestly it doesn't matter. None of it matters. The demi-humans could have been created by an unnatural orgy between Hillary Clinton, Michael Jackson, and Giuseppe Garibaldi, and it still wouldn't matter, cause we're here not for the story. We're here to watch half-naked girls beating the shit out of each other, and boy does it have that in spare. Not gonna lie, I had a blast watching this anime, purely because of how fucking retarded it is, and don't get me wrong. From a technical perspective, this anime is shit. The plot is predictable and makes no sense the moment you apply some logic to it. The characters are annoying, it exists solely to be molested. The narrative structure jumps all over the place, falls into the most basic fighting anime cliches, and the so-called plot twists are telegraphed miles away and are so obvious that I've watched this half awake and still managed to predict everything. The only reason why you would ever want to watch this is when you want to jack off and don't have Queen's Blade or Rants nearby. But having said that, this is sadly what anime industry has become these days. Shonen and comedy animes nowadays are what mecha animes were in the 90s. Fast food joints that exist solely to give you a quick fix and provide nothing but the most basic sustenance for cute or absurd, after which you at best feel the need to get a new fix, at worst get overdosed and start making ranting videos on YouTube. But what else am I supposed to rant about? Gardening. 3.5 stars, not genetically modified enough.